Because this Nigeria you see, if you've ever been to Nigeria, you see all this, anything, trust me, this will be the giant. It's a giant now. Studio, then we put people in there. You get paid to come. One with their men of God, lie, help the men of God lie, and then post it. Thank God for you. You're very clever. What did I not tell them about Nigeria? What did I say about Nigeria? I said, if these people were told a different story, I don't know. They said Peter Obi is going to be the president, right? What did I say? I didn't see it. I didn't know. You see, I made you shout 3 times. That has nothing to do with do I support that person or I don't. I'm just telling you the outcome of an election. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. No. Look, do I want Peter Obi? 100%. Why do I want? That's a Christian. For God's sake, we need Christians that are crossover leaders. We need Christians in positions of power. And Christians, you should pray for that man. Continuously pray for Peter Obi. Pray. Because this Nigeria you see, if you've ever been to Nigeria, you see all this, anything, trust me, this will be the giant. It's a giant now, but it will be a giant not only in Africa, but the world will say, wait a minute. And the Lord ministered to me way back when I spoke about Nigeria and the rising power in Christianity, in Christendom. When I said, I'm going to clean out every stigma attached to my people in Nigeria. And I will use Nigeria to go out into the nations. Not just to spread spirituality, but even technology, oil, resources. And I told you before that I am Zimbabwean, but I know what God told me about Nigeria. Are you getting this? So all the stigma that is attached to it, this person, Nigeria is like this, Nigerians are like this. God said, I'm going to clean it out in one moment, in one swoop, that people will forget it has ever been said about Nigeria. What you shall know about Nigeria is not what people talk about. People think 419, people this, crooks and stuff like that. All this, what the world has said, as if all Nigerians are like that. You need to understand Nigeria is a big country with many millions. So if out of those millions we have 20,000 people who do that, people, guess what? People will say Nigerians are like that. So I said, that stigma, it will not take me a day to remove it. And generals are rising out of Nigeria like you've never seen. Generals in the kingdom. You might look at a young apostle, you might look at a young pastor, but wait, 3 years from now, these will be the fathers of nations. Same people you look down upon now. My power is to talk about what God has given me, not how you like me to say it. So when I said Peter Obi was not winning, it wasn't an issue of how was he not winning. And people took an issue with me when I said he is not popular in the ballot box. They took an issue like, no, he was popular there. Listen to me. I did not say anything. I said what God told me. Now, is a man popular? Let's just say, let's assume, my brother, that somebody stole the votes. Where did they steal the votes from? From the ballot box. So was he popular in the ballot box? Why? Because they stole the votes, eh? So the statement still remains. He's still not popular in the ballot box. The reasons I don't know. They said, no, he was popular. They stole it. Stole what? So if they stole the votes from the ballot box, he was not popular in the ballot box. Why? Because they took the votes. You see, our culture is always to oppose a man who is going against what we believe and what we want. Instead of saying, wait a minute, what do you mean when you say this? And they think I was supporting the other guy. I don't care. I just support what God supports. And of course, God said, my choice is Obi. He said it. So why would I like the other one? I just go for this one that God said he likes. But then God said, but this one is going to be announced the winner. Now people say he is not going to be inaugurated. I don't know that part. I only saw up to this one. Let another one who has seen beyond me be able to what? To speak. If you leave me with my what God has shown me, I just see this guy becoming the president. But if you saw something, speak out. I will receive you too. And then we wait for what? For Obi. If he becomes president, thank God. I don't have a problem. Now the person I actually wanted has become the president due to your prophecy. If he doesn't, thank God. God showed me. I said, no, people are fighting. No, it's not him. You are evil. Whatever you saw, we agree with it. Let's wait for inauguration. If it doesn't happen, let's all thank God, because what God wanted has taken place. But let me tell you this truth. We enact God's will. It doesn't just happen. We are the ones who make it happen. So if you stand and just relax, you can't. You enact God's will. You put it in operation. No, God will just do it if he wants. No, we do it. So I appreciate everyone who is raising their voice in Nigeria for whatever they like to see. They're raising their voice. Thank God. At least you know what God wants for you as a nation. Go for that. But as for what God showed me, he showed me one person emerging as the winner, and it has already happened. My part is done and the fulfillment has taken place. Now we're waiting for your part. So I'll come back after Ephata and give you international prophecy.
So guys, I believe we heard what Prophet 𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐢𝐛𝐬𝐜 has to say concerning our beloved nation Nigeria and the things that are about to unfold. This particular video is an interesting one, honestly, if you must agree with me. This prophecy was given somewhere 2022 stroke 2023, I think early 2023 if I'm not mistaken, before the presidential election, and he said a whole lot of things that actually display exactly how he said it. The reason why I'm bringing this particular video up right now, it's because we are heading towards 2027, and a lot is being said, and a lot of prophecies are being given, and a lot of systems are not going the way they're supposed to go, in terms of INEC, this, that, INEC chairman is being changed, this one is being changed, that one is being changed, and they say that the waiting this thing is not working properly. I feel like this is the high time, or this is the time for them to put a lot of things to actually work in favor of whoever we want to see sit in the seat of presidency. Because Nigeria, we are so corrupt in a way that is choking us. The corruption that our leaders are into, and then other people that want an easy way out of poverty are also doing, is giving us a bad name outside Nigeria. You cannot even travel to just Cotonou here at our backyard, Benin Republic here, and without them saying we don't like Nigerians because they are fraud. Okay, we have over 20 million individuals. So imagine that out of that 20 million, 1 million decide to say, okay, this is what we are going to do because the system is not favoring us, the system is not working. You are giving us a bad name. You are giving us a bad name. And that bad name, when you go to Ghana, you go outside the coast of Africa, you go to other continents, Nigerians are bad, Nigerians are this. See, the stigma that comes with Nigerian being bad, the man of God is reassuring us that God is going to put a lot of things in place. Nigeria is going to be a nation that a lot of countries are going to look up to, not just within the coast of Africa, but the world at large. I pray that that day comes soon. I pray that that day comes ASAP, because honestly, one thing is for God to propose and it's left for man to dispose. You get, God can say let there be this, and human being will make sure that they do everything within their power to make sure that thing comes to pass, or they make sure that it doesn't come to pass. I will say that so far so on, since Tinubu stepped into power in 2023, he has not really done anything to favor a lot of Nigerians. He has not done anything to put a lot of things in place for the citizens of Nigeria. So you cannot tell me, sir, with all due respect, that you are a good candidate to run for 2027 presidential election. No, I think your reign is over when your 4 years elapse. You get, it's not, see, it's because the system is not working. That is why. If not, if Tinubu can be replaced right now, believe me, if I have the power to do so, I will do that. Because you keep on borrowing money. The country that you say you are going to practically build, the 2 years plus that you've been in power, you have even borrowed money more than 4 presidents that have passed before you. So make it make sense. How are you building this country? Rather, you are pushing the country into debt. And this money, after taking it, a lot of roads are bad. I can point it out to you. From so-so state to so-so state, from this particular location, this kind of kilometer, from this kilometer to this kilometer is bad. And some of all these roads that are bad, they are not in the city. They are the outskirts of the cities. And if these things happen, that is where criminals go, they lobby around. And then when vehicles couldn't pass, or vehicles slow down there, then they attack. That is why you see the crime rate in Nigeria is growing by the day. Okay, forests are no longer safe for individuals to go to their farmland. People are complaining of hunger. People are saying that enough is enough, Mr. President. Our soldiers are crying. They don't have the necessary equipment to be able to fight this set of bandits. Soldiers, armored tanks are being used by these terrorists. And then at the end of the day, you shook hand with this set of people. You say peaceful meetings, be peaceful what. And those people are telling you to your face, to your entire government body, that you cannot do shit. When they released those set of 40 people in Borno State, what did they say? They said they were never threatened by the government to release those people. Neither were they under duress that they should release those people. They released those people out of the goodness of their heart. And if the government should try pin or come for them, what they are going to do to individuals. What is paining me is that this set of bandits, if you say out of the goodness of your heart, why not go after this elite? If you feel like you have the capacity, or you have what it takes that you display in those videos, those weapons, if they are really functioning, why don't you take it to the government? This fight is between you and the government now. It's not the poor masses. It's not those in the village that they don't even know any other life beyond the shores of their villages and their community. They were born there, they grew up there, and they will die there. You are terrorizing them. The little money they make from their farmland to be able to clothe and feed themselves, you don't even let them enjoy those money anymore. Season periods are not celebrated with love anymore. It's being celebrated with tears and blood. How long are these things going to continue, Mr. Tinubu? If you say you're going to build this nation, why are you not building it? Why are you not putting a lot of things in place for us to be able to enjoy, to merit, to see that, yes, this man is doing what he said, despite we said that he's not good, nor he's not qualified for the job, but he's actually breaking all odds. He's putting a lot of things in place. When are you going to do that so that a lot of Nigerians are going to come out in their numbers to praise you, Baba? You're not doing those things and you expect us to shine our 32 teeth with you. People are in agony. You have reduced Nigeria to abject poverty. A nation that was predicted about 20 years ago that this is where it's going to be. It's going to be at its peak. But fake leader upon fake leader, look at us today. Nothing to write home about. Nothing to speak about. All you know about Nigeria or all you hear about Nigeria is terror. Heartbreaking news. Tomorrow we want to claim that we are the giant of Africa. Who dashed monkey banana? Unless God intervene. And honestly, one thing we need to know is that God has intervened enough. Like Peter Obi said in one of his interview with 𝐒𝐫𝐫𝐞, he said it's left for us to do what we need to do. It's not just going to church to pray. Faith without work is dead. You get? It's dead. That's why they say faith is evidence of things not seen but hopeful for. We just pray, then we just ship our Bible down our bed, and then we say the government go come, they go do what they need to do. They know what they're supposed to do. This time they don't know what they are supposed to do. So it's left for us to remind them. It's not by coming on the streets to shout, but it's by making a lot of changes. Honestly, Ghana election 2024, it should be a learning tool to us. We should go and watch those videos to see how those people followed it diligently. NPP was in power for 8 years. They did nothing. And now, APC is in power for almost, they are going to be in power for 12 years. And nothing to show for it. Why not remove this set of people? Let's forget about ethnicity. Let's forget about where Peter Obi come from. And make sure we do the right thing at the end of the day. That is what I just said. Let me come here and chat with you guys. And please, do not hesitate to subscribe if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel. And also let me know where you're watching from, and also drop your opinion and your thought at the comment section below. And please help me share this video across all social media platforms. Please, it is very, very important, because enough is enough.